line is open. Late night voices in the dark, real talk straight from the heart. No games, no mess, no disguise, just truth when you step on the line. Call me up, the line stay open. Say what's real, no sugarcoating. Love and life, yeah, we unfold it. Step to the mic, don't hold it. Call me up, we go and live. Tell your truth, don't let it hide. This the place where voices rise. Soft rain every time. He said, she said, we break it down. Different views when we come around. From the chat to the laugh call line. If it's on your heart, it's your time. The line is open, we going live. Say what you feel, it's your time. Soft Reign Hotline, let's talk.
Welcome to the Soft Reign Hotline, where the lines are open and the truth is louder than opinions. This is the space where real people bring real questions and real conversations to the table. No scripts, no filters, just perspective. So if you've got something on your mind, dial in and speak your truth. You're now under Soft Reign.
What is good, y'all? What's up? It is Thursday night. You know, Thursday night we come in and I do my Soft Reign Hotline where you can call in and talk to me and tell me what's on your mind. Let's see who I got in here already. Of course, In Too Deep is in here. He said, welcome in, welcome in. As you come in, please click on the like button. It's a free way to support the channel. Make sure you subscribe too as well. If it's your first time here, click the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. I come on here every Thursday with my hotline where you can call me and talk to me live on the line. Classic is in here. Hey, Classic. He said 333. Correct me if I'm wrong, podcast. What's good, Mr. McBride? What's good, Rain? He said. And Tez is in the building. Tez is in the building. I see the numbers going up. So if y'all are here, drop some raindrops in the chat. Let me know that you're in here. And say hi. Say hi. Tonight, I got a good one for y'all. We know what's been going on with Megan and Clay. It's been a tough one. Y'all ever notice, you know, how a relationship can like look solid, like right up until it's not? It can be okay. Hey, Jakey. Jake Tyler. Hi, Jake Tyler. Welcome in, welcome in. I see y'all are filing in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Share this with somebody. In a few minutes, I'll open up the line and y'all can call me and talk to me live on air and we can have a good conversation. So with them, it seemed like everything was aligned. Trips, supporting each other, showing up, even talking about building something real. Then suddenly, boom, it ends, right? So I think in this situation, she was showing up. Hey, Into Deep. She was showing up wifey-ish, you know, fully, like cooking, being around family, holding things down, playing a role that looked a whole lot like wife. But while at the same time, of course, there was questions about loyalty, commitment, and whether or not he was even ready to be monogamous, as she stated. So that's where it gets uncomfortable because how do you go from building something or think you're building a future with someone and not even realizing that you might be building it alone? So how do you give that level of energy to somebody and still end up walking away with nothing but clarity? So even now, there's silence on one side, questions on the other, and a whole lot of people in the middle trying to figure out what really happened. I don't know. So maybe it's a pattern. Maybe one person is giving wifey energy while the other person is still trying to decide, even if they want to be a husband, vice versa. So the real question is, Was it mixed signals or misread intentions? So, Mr. McBride, he said, it baffles me how women think this was a relationship just because Meg said so. Did he really not like officially claim her? He seemed so private though, McBride. He seemed like he really didn't want to boast his relationship out there publicly online. Um, it's tough. It's tough. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's when I step into a relationship though, and see that's why last week when we were talking about titles, I know we went into entitlement and all that good stuff, but that's where I think a lot of my clarity comes from is titles. A title. Let me know what we doing. What are we doing so I know how to move accordingly. Um, it goes back to I am me. I'm gonna be me throughout the whole relationship, through the talking stages, through the getting to know you stages. I'm gonna be me regardless. Do we give somebody or as a woman, I got a lot of men in the chat. I don't know where my ladies are at tonight. Men, classic, Tez, Mr. McBride, in too deep. As a woman, no, excuse me, as a man, when the woman comes in and gives you everything, like all the wifey treatment, what what are you looking for? I mean, do expectation I guess the expectation needs to be laid out from the beginning. 8 months. I keep telling you this is how it goes. Go with the flow until she realizes that's all it is. So are you saying that Meg finally realized that that was all it is? Should she have not been cooking and meeting the family and all that? When do you meet the family? When does that happen? Women don't want to talk about this in an honest capacity. They don't. A lot of women are on Meg's side. They don't want to talk about it at all. I honestly think they should have kept their relationship behind closed doors for the most part if they could. It's cool being seen out with each other, but then when it comes down to personal things like cooking for the family and going on trips together and whatnot, yes, you can't stay away from paparazzi and whatnot, but the details that can still be behind closed doors. Soul said, "Hey, Souls, fuck me." And he said she did everything she was willing to do. Absolutely. Thank you for dropping them raindrops in here. I need some ladies to comment. Classy said every woman on Meg's side either has over 10 bodies or has a bestie that's a 304. Simple and plain. And of course, I know some of the men or a lot of the men said that there's no coming back from 304 stage. So there's no recovery on that. Anyway, I'm gonna Mr. McBride said, it's crazy how you say, should she have not been meeting the family and cooking instead of not bending over? Here we go. Uncle Plug, welcome in, Uncle Plug. I appreciate you being here. And Too Deep said, this goes back to not giving up all your sugar. Meg tried to give him all her sugar. Clay was like, I don't want diabetes. Uncle Plug said, no recovery whatsoever. Clay said, once you disrespected yourself publicly, emphasis on publicly, you are disqualified. I got you. I got you. So I am going to drop the line. The line gonna be wide open. Y'all call me and let's talk about it. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Make sure you hit the like button. You make sure you subscribe and do all that good stuff. Share this with a friend. If you got some ladies, send it out to the ladies. I want to hear from the ladies as well. Oh, Adam, can you in Too Deep, Uncle Plug? We not doing this tonight. Can y'all get them gone? I'm sorry you feel that way, Adam. I'm really sorry you feel that way. Miles said, celebrity couples are not real, in my opinion. And yes, the Glamour Fund is open on Cash App. You can hit me on the Cash App. It's Soft Reign RSC. So y'all can fund the lashes and the lip gloss fund. Absolutely. So Miles, do you not think that any couples, celebrity couples that meet up, are they not able to sustain a relationship and a successful relationship? How about that? If a woman is, Classic said, if a woman is bad, childless, and it has a history that can be rebranded with simple relocation, she is still in the game. Meg is out of the game. Mm, I got you, Classic. Once you do it publicly, it's gone. Definitely. I get you. I get you. So I am going to drop the telephone number and y'all can call me live. 205-265-1465. Call me. My phone's sitting right here. I'm waiting on y'all to call me. Can y'all tell me what wifey energy would be? Do y'all want wifey energy from the beginning? I know that the men have said to come submissive. And of course, being submissive to me is a wifey quality, a wifely quality. So should she come in first thing like that? Hey, Sko, welcome in, Sko. Appreciate you being here. There's no ladies here tonight. They don't want to hear about it. Classy said, any man that decides to marry a Meg the Stallion type will do so in exchange for the respect of his peers. So he will lose the respect if he marries a Meg. Mm. I had some questions in here for the ladies. Yep, I sure can. I'll put the number in the chat. It's 205-265-1465. There it is. The number is in the chat. You can call me live, copy and paste, and give me your perspective. If I got any ladies in here, call me and give me your perspective on it as well. I know if you're just now coming in, I see the numbers going up and down. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave me a comment, chime in on the questions we have tonight. Into Deep said, wifey energy generally refers to acting like a wife, loyal, supportive, domestic, without legal commitment, often in a long-term scenario. Of course. So men, do y'all want that from the jump? All the way, like talking stage on through? I know those are like, but honestly, any woman, wife material would be that all the way through. Do you expect her to wash your drawers? I got a call. Hold on, y'all. Soft Reign Hotline. Who do I have on the hotline?
Souls.
Hey, Souls. Can y'all hear? Am I right? Let me get situated.
Yeah, can y'all hear me? Because I know I'm in a train, so can you hear me, Rain?
Yep, I got you. I had to turn you up.
Okay. My biggest question I want to ask is, why isn't it okay that they're not together anymore? Why is it such a big story?
Why is it okay that they're not together anymore?
Yeah, like why is it such a big story? What makes it so important that they're not together anymore? It's just two people who didn't work out.
People like to be in people's business, period. You put something out there publicly, They feel like they're part. I'm answering your question for me. They feel like they're part of the situation. They feel like they're in the relationship. It's the soap operas live, basically.
And do you feel like, what is your opinion about what looks like wifey things?
I'm gonna come in with that regardless in a relationship. I'm gonna present to you who I am regardless. Some women feel like, oh girl, you doing too much, you doing all this cooking and carrying on and folding the clothes and all that. But I'm gonna give you who I am in the beginning, regardless.
So do you feel like Megan was actually an opportunist?
No. If she was an opportunist, to me, if she was an opportunist, she wouldn't have been doing those things that she was doing. She wouldn't have been putting in that much energy into the relationship. I think Meg genuinely wanted to be a wife.
So you don't think women manipulate men by their actions?
Absolutely. That's what we come with.
So what makes you think Megan was genuine? What gives that off? Like, how do we know? Because we talked about it on our show, right?
Right.
She did say that. I mean, he was truthful with her that he didn't think he could do the monogamy thing. I'm sure that's not the first conversation they had about it.
Yeah. But I don't know if she would have stayed if she knew for sure that he couldn't be monogamous. I don't think they talked about that strictly from the beginning. I wouldn't think.
So you don't think she would have? So you don't think she would have just stayed and dealt with everything to try to convince him? Because women do this every day.
Yeah,
women always say they staying with. Y'all say y'all staying with a man for their potential. Y'all saying that I loved you through the hard times. I made you who you were. So what makes Megan different?
It doesn't make her different. I don't think I think her being in the public eye, she couldn't deal with him being not monogamous.
Oh, okay.
From all the backlash of everybody else.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to ask. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to ask. I want to be able to call.
I do think that if more men would be upfront in the beginning and not omit anything, be transparent, then more women would be open to that, not being monogamous.
So you think everything's about timing? You guys care more about when the truth comes out, not just hearing the truth?
No, I want to hear the truth. And I want to hear it in the beginning, yes. Don't show up after I done caught feelings with information that you should have disclosed in the beginning.
I appreciate you letting me call in. Keep the great work going. I think it's going to be a great topic.
Thank you. Yeah, they flood in the comments.
Great.
Thank you for calling, Souls. I appreciate you.
My pleasure. All right.
Yeah, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get to some of y'all's comments. And Too Deep said, wifey energy. And yeah, we did read this one. Generally refers to acting like a wife, loyal, supportive, domestic, without legal commitment, often in a long-term dating scenario. He also said that wifey is wife-like, but not an actual wife. It is often perceived as lower commitment, experimental role, whereas being a wife signifies a committed partnership. I'm gonna see something right quick, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna see if I can fix these. No, I don't think I can. I saw it earlier where I can make it smaller, but I don't think I can. I wanted to make those comments smaller. There's a way to do it. I don't like that though. I don't know, y'all. I'll figure it out. Let me get back to these comments. Jen said, hey, Rain, keep asking those burning questions. Absolutely. If you have any, Jen, make sure you drop some in the chat. Maybe the men will answer some for us. And Too Deep said, a wife is a woman with a legal, public, and permanent commitment. Split by Design. Hey, love. Hey, Momo. She said, what I miss, boo. We're talking about the Megan and Clay breakup, of course. And we are trying to define what wifey energy is. And was it mixed signals or misread intentions? So welcome in, ma'am. I appreciate you being here. Sko said facts souls. Miles said souls with a set of questions. I know he was reeling me. Uncle Plug said because the 304s wanted to change the narrative that you can be dogged out and get wiped up. Jen said Miles and laughing. Sko said Clay says she cheated first. He said it's his video. She said, oh wait, I didn't know this. Clay says she cheated first. He said it's video evidence. Hold on. I got another phone call. Soft Reign Hotline. Who do I have on the hotline?
It's the girl Momo. What's happening?
Hey, Momo. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What you got for me?
All right. So real quick, y'all. We're not going to play this delusional game here. All right. Shorty is never getting wiped up, nor will she probably ever be unless she finds her a real nice old sugar daddy that's going to wipe her up in these streets. Okay? We didn't see her cooking with every man she done been with. Let's start saying some facts. We didn't see her laid up with all her men publicly. Facts. She's a known twerker, okay? This is what she do for a living. So, is there any reality of anybody that is on this, listening to me right now, that thinks that she was any type of wife material? You just as dumb as Shorty. On my dead grade. Like, on phone now. Shorty's a known bona fide whore out here, okay? She's too public with her legs. And she damn sure is out here. Don't worry, the EP is coming, okay? She about to write a whole dope-ass mixtape. And we gonna thank Clay in about 2 months, okay? In about 60 business days, we gonna be thanking this nigga for her dope-ass summer mixtape, okay? Hot girl shit. Hot girl shit, okay? Okay? Point blank period. But let's not get it. Let's not derive something that does not even talk in the same ballpark.
You still there, Mo?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. You had got quiet.
Yeah, I said what I said.
Oh, okay.
Like, I said what I said. We're not gonna play this delusional bullshit. It doesn't matter if what she's doing. It don't give a fuck. We done seen her cooking bacon and grits and fried turkey legs for every nigga that she done been with. Who gives a fuck? Okay? We didn't see her play Nintendo Switch with from Party Santane. But if you think this $200 million nigga with no kids is about to wife you, you're just as delusional as this bitch. Allegedly.
I got you, Mo. So there's no redemption for the 304s, Mo?
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Actually, it is. If you find you, like I said, an old dude who is an old retired pimp, yes, he wants to settle down with that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to grab that. Yes, but out here in these streets with dudes with $200 million contracts and you're known for pouring liquor down your throat and acting like a whore, no, you're not. You're not going to get wiped up. No. And that's what you're still known for doing. It's not like you branched off and done something different. Like beauty, makeup, something, weave, shit. You know what I'm saying? Clothing, anything. All she do is twerk and burn alcohol down, flexing out. Let's be real. Let's write some lyrics. Let's be real about some shit. You think a $200 million contract, future Hall of Famer? This is Klay Thompson, people. 60 point. Hey. Delusional. All the men in the chat, for real, know that. I ain't said nothing but facts. Put the umbrellas in the chat if you know I'm right. What you talking about?
Thank you for calling in, Mama. I appreciate you.
It's always love. Peace.
Y'all heard Momo, but she said put the umbrellas in the chat if she right. If she right. Let's see where I was with the comments. I appreciate you, Momo, for calling in. Uncle Plus said they did say she cheated first. And Classic said men are respecting her the way she respects herself. He said we don't owe her nothing. Free Tory. There is a man doing 10 years because of her lies. We don't owe her ish. Skull said free Tory. Uncle Plus said this the same chick that was sleeping with her homegirl Ninja and got the same dude locked up. Man, hold up. Free Tory Lanes. Hashtag free Tory Lanes. Y'all be Plug, you be trying to set me up now. You can't do that. Miles said the prosecution rests. Free Tory. Everybody said free Tory. T, what's up, T? He said, what's up, Softy? I'm glad you in here, Tristan. If y'all want to call in, the phone number is 205-265-1465. 205-265-1465. Miles said, I think they were screwing with the public. And they were put on a show? And too deep at the eyes. Momo spitting. They say you spitting, Momo. Skull said the closest she was going to getting married was Partisan Fountain. Once she lost him, it was a wrap. You think she really need a sugar daddy, Plug? I appreciate that. Lucas said what he said. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I wouldn't. Tristan said Momo said a word into the from the umbrellas. And Uncle Plug laughing. Uncle Plug trying to set me up, y'all. He knew what he was doing. So, I mean, so y'all think it could have been like mixed signals? Do y'all think Clay was just playing around? Do you think he was just confusing her? Maybe, or she was confusing herself, thinking that she could be in that number one spot, talking about a future but never moving forward. Did he ever promise her commitment? Did he mislead her? Or did she overbelieve him? I don't know. Hey, Luca, since you here and I know this is your first time being here, I'm gonna talk to you directly, love. Go down there at the bottom of the screen should be a button that says subscribe. Click that button and then click on all notifications. I'm here every Thursday night on the hotline. The line be wide open. You can call me and tell me what you think about the Megan and Clay breakup. Do that, Luca. Hit that subscribe button while you here. Okay. And then you can catch me Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights every other Wednesday night on the No Middleman panel. Boom. Uncle Plug said that's the only way she catching anything out in these streets. I got you. I got another call on the hotline. Soft Reign Hotline. Who do I have on this here hotline? Hey, Classic. Hold on. Let me put you on speaker so we can hear you. There we go. What you got going on for me?
I'm just trying to figure out, are you for real with these questions? Like, are you giving Meg the benefit of the doubt? Like, okay, what's going through your woman brain? Like when you see them break up, like what did you think it was?
Honestly, when I saw them break up, it was like, okay, what's next type deal. It really wasn't on my radar. I'll say that much. But with that being said, I did see her doing some wifely, duties, cooking for the family and whatnot. She had their business out in the public. So I seen what she showed us because of course he wasn't showing us anything. And it honestly, the question comes to mind is what if we as a female, the woman in the relationship, is doing all these things. We have these wife-like qualities. I mean, and I know, don't get me wrong, I know her background. Okay. We know she out there twerking and been in several relationships and whatnot. Body count is long. If we take away all that, okay, take away the body slammed in the game, the body count and all that, we as women come into these relationships and give the wife-like duties, the wife-like presence. Are we, I mean, my question is, when will we get chosen? If we're giving our all in these relationships, being wife-like, and still, what's the problem with us never not getting chosen?
Okay, so instead of repeating the same rhetoric that I've been spewing for 2 days, I'm gonna actually answer that.
Okay.
The women like Meg, because we can't take away the history, because the history matters. The women that are in her predicament who have already disrespected themselves beyond repair will get chosen when they take 3 steps down from what they're used to dealing with. She needs to go get a ordinary man, and I'm talking about as ordinary as they come. Call center. She needs to go get an ordinary man. She will still at least have a chance of finding somebody who genuinely sees her as a prize or a trophy or a blessing. Any man who has real options, he's not looking at her like that. He's just not, because he don't have to. For an ordinary man, just because of her clout, her money, her achievements, all of that stuff in society, for an ordinary man, she's still like a come up, depending on where his self-respect is. Because you couldn't pay me to touch her. But I'm just saying, like, in general. So she needs to go I'm talking about, she needs to date the bartender that's really nice to her at the luxury hotel that she stay at most often. She needs to give him a shot. Like, just a regular, I'm talking about super regular.
Regular.
But once because that's the only person that's going to truly value her. A man that's making all them M's and stuff like that and literally has thousands and thousands of options to choose from, he doesn't have to deal with her. He doesn't.
No.
It don't matter if she's making eggs. Like, who cares? Everybody got to eat. Like, she was going to cook some breakfast if it was just her by herself. She got to eat. So, like, yeah, that's not enough. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, a man wants to feel good about the woman that's on his arm. You can't feel good about pulling up on the town bike.
So let me ask you this.
You can't.
Initially, what do you think made him choose her initially?
Clap cheeks. He wanted his turn. He waited in line. You know, you go to an amusement park out in Illinois, we got Six Flags.
Oh yeah.
You know, the line for the newest attraction gets really long. And you wait in that line, and you know, in this analogy, it would be the DMs. You wait in that line, you know what I'm saying, for her to finally hit you back. And then, you know what I mean, you get your ride.
Okay, so if that's
he went for his ride.
Right, if that's the case as well, then why did you take me to meet your family? Why did you?
That ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing?
No. It's not the same for men and women. That's why we always have to acknowledge the differences when they exist. Some things are genderless. That's true. But some things are gender specific. And when it comes to a man pulling up to the function with something cute on his arm, that's just that. He pulling up to the function with something cute on his arm. You know what I mean? And then, like, when you talk about people who are touching $300 million just on the NBA contract, not counting endorsements and stuff like that, the way he have fun is a little more expensive. We putting too much emphasis. Oh, he co-signed on the house. That's a phone call to the realtor to fix that. That's no big deal. At that crib, put that on the market. Move that. That ain't his only property. That's a guarantee. You know what I mean? Same thing with, he put her name on the boat. He called somebody, hey, spray paint over that. Get it done in a week for me. Appreciate you. That's like, he just having fun. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's plenty of dudes in the chat that had some little work they was messing with and it wasn't serious, and they done been out of town and did everything else. By the time they done fooling with her, they done spent a couple thousand. That's regular.
Do you think he came in with intentions of being serious, or was it always just cheek clapping? until he finally figured
She
out
correct.
what she was what she was like all the time.
No, he was gonna take his turn. He was just taking his turn.
Okay.
That's all. But Clay is one of them dudes. Clay is one of them dudes who he has the ability to be a player, but he probably don't know how to like talk like that. So he end up in semi-relationships with all the chicks that he just want to run through. Like some dudes, they know how to get it done without making it look like a relationship.
And
He
some
has to
dudes
make it
don't.
look like a relationship.
Yeah.
Right. He don't know how to do that. He only know how to approach like he trying to make her his girl, and that's how he got an extensive resume. Klay Thompson been cracking
Oh,
stuff.
I seen a beautiful
His
one. He
resume
been,
crazy.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He been running through stuff. But normally most of the chicks he deal with, it appears like a relationship kind of, which lets me know that he's that kind of guy. So that's just the way he gets to it. Yeah, he wasn't never finna take her serious. Why would he? You have to ask yourself, put your like for women out there, like put yourself in Klay Thompson's shoes. You got $500 million. You got, the world at your hands. To our knowledge, he don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? He come from a good, strong family. Why would he put in all that work, all that discipline, all that time to go get with Tory Lanez, Patterson Fontaine, Torrey Craig, the list goes on, go get with all of their old work? Why would he put in all that work to become a man who could pick whoever he want and pick her? If you was him, you wouldn't have chose her.
No.
See what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop. Like, anybody who ever thought it was anything else, like, they gotta cut it out. Even this whole Sierra thing is doing more harm than good. Sierra and Russell is doing more harm than good. Because you got all these women out here thinking they can just hold it up and then go get respect later. It don't work like that. We are not, us men, we are gods, but we are not God. That means you don't get to repent to us and we just forgive you for your sins. It matters to us. And we're telling you. You know what I'm saying? So for all the chicks that still got a respectable number on them, keep it down. Keep it down. Or you just end up cute and alone. Yeah.
I got
and ran through. Yeah. But yeah, I'm about to go see Michael Jackson though, man. I'm gonna catch up with you. I just wanted to tap in. I wanted to be safe on the road.
All right, enjoy. Let me know how you like it. I haven't watched it yet. I'll probably hit it up on Prime and do it at the house. Yeah. So.
For sure, I'll let you know.
All right. Thank you, class. I appreciate you.
All
right. So there was Classic, and y'all have flooded my comments again. So let's go back to these comments. Marcus, I'm glad you're here, Marcus. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that like button, of course, and hit that button that says subscribe and turn on all of your notifications. He says, man becomes great exactly in the degree in which he works for the welfare of his fellow man. Tristan said, cooking and cleaning is not submission and can't erase her past at all. Of course. Miles said, Meg is rich. A good move might be to disappear and live a regular life. But how long would that money last? Well, if she invested correctly, it'll last. But Miles said, if she wants a real relationship. I agree with Classic, though, too. I think that if she desires a true relationship, first of all, she doesn't need to blast it all over social media. And out there. And then second of all, she needs to get a regular smuggler person. Lisa said the bar is absolutely lower for her. Hey, Lisa. Tristan said, let's say she actually did sincerely complete her wife duties. Her mindset didn't change at all. How do I know this? She went back outside taking shots in stripper cleavage. Yeah, she was outside. Both of them were outside, but Clay was on his boat. He was on his boat. Hey, Lisa. Thank you for coming in, Lisa. We appreciate you. I'm going to call you Yet. He said facts. I'm assuming you're a male. And Too Deep said it was his turn at Classic. Facts. Miles says she ain't ready to give up the life. Yet. Neck yet. He said preach. Since you're here and you're new, this is my first time seeing you, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 500, y'all. Soul said Meg's sex don't align with her moves or her looks. Once the man is over the temptation and had her, the juice is not worth the squeeze. Mm. The Banjo 50, make sure you hit that subscribe button. He said, I bet that thing grips like a corporate handshake. I hope you're talking about Meg. Tristan said somebody said she got that camelback in the bedroom. They said her back don't sink the same way she twerk on the internet. Tristan, you think she lazy in the bedroom? But is it still grippy though, the Banjo? Since you hear Banjo, hit that subscribe button. I should have at least 5 new subscribers by this live ends with the new people that's in here. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. In Too Deep said, that's my favorite. That's my favorite is going out of town to Clapathon Tech and peace. I'm out. Como Kane, what are your top 2 favorite PG-13 movies? I don't know. Tristan said, y'all like the video, share and subscribe. I appreciate you, Tristan. The devil's advocate says you look like my AT. Thank you. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. Thank you. Appreciate you. The line is open, y'all. I'm gonna put the number in the chat: 205-265-1465. 205-265-1465. Call me. Let's chat about it. Matter of fact, let me do this. Do y'all think that? Well, I mean, Classic said it, y'all. He said that he came in initially wanting to clap cheap, and that's one thing too. I will say, I'm gonna say this: there are men out there who just want to clap cheap, and honestly, if y'all were honest, I'm gonna say this to the men: if the men were honest in the beginning with the females, that maybe that's what they would get if that's the only thing they're getting. Soft Reign Hotline. Who do I have on the hotline?
Chase, baby.
Chase? What you got for me, Chase? Okay. All right, then, Chase. I see you in the chat. Make sure you hit subscribe. I'm on here live every Thursday. Call back if you want to give your opinion on what we've been talking about. I appreciate you. Tristan said, and I gotta fix these comments, y'all. Matter of fact, hold on, let's see. We're gonna do this. Let me do this right quick. There we go. I'm gonna keep it like that, even though it takes away some of my colors that I like. Tristan said, Rain, I think that amongst modern women, there is shame with sex within marriage. Totally backwards. She will do everything with randoms and be lazy when they get locked down in a marriage. But why? I don't understand that with women. I wouldn't. I don't know. I would want to continue to be me. Like who I'm giving you when we're talking is and moving forward and getting to know each other and developing the relationship and evolving the relationship. You're gonna get me, and so I don't understand why women tend to hold back sometimes. Miles said maybe Clay was her shortcut to changing her image. How long have they been? Do y'all know how long they have been together? Is this a short relationship? I don't know. I think Mr. McBride earlier said it was 8 months. Do y'all know how long they have been together? Tristan said, I don't know either. That's when you're supposed to give it up. Absolutely. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, Tristan. I'm guess I'm different when it comes to as a woman, I would want the way I present myself to you in the beginning is the way that I should keep it rolling throughout, because if if you're getting to know me and who I am and how I move, then I wouldn't want to change that up on you later. It wouldn't be, if it does happen, it wouldn't be intentional. And if it does happen and the gentleman who I'm with notices it, tell me. And let's see how we can move forward. Vaughn, top fight. Welcome in, Vaughn. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I got another call on the hotline. Let's see. Soft Reign Hotline. Who do I have on the hotline?
In too deep. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I can't complain. Just sitting back doing some research on this subject because everybody's talking about it, and it's a mixed bag. But I think universally, men of their salt are going to feel like classic, and I don't want to beat a dead horse. So I won't say the same thing, but I do agree that there's degrees and levels to this game. She's at a different level than most of you women that are out here. So you are putting your female perspective lens on, right? And not looking at it as the entertainment. And if you look at a lot of the business side that I look at, right? When I look at business, this is what Hollywood or the entertainment world does naturally. There's actual contracts, and these contracts are not allowed to be talked about, but there is contracts out there that they get themselves into so that there is a buzz about them. Relationships, new relationships, women tend to love seeing those, especially in the Black community. So this has everything to do with not only, let's say, spurring a mutual love affair of cheek clapping, but it will also provide a way for new projects to come out, or a product line, or music, a story during the basketball season. There's so many different narratives that you can do as, let's say, a publicist would do for her. At the end of the day, if we're looking at it in your lens, I can understand why you feel the way you feel. So all I would suggest is look at it as a business, if you can, for a second, versus using your feminine wiles and how you would want a relationship. Would you publicly go out and put your relationship on the line in public in front of everybody to see, knowing your past?
No, absolutely not.
Would you want your son? Would you want your son to marry this girl? Would you want your son?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so therefore, the people who are out there outraged, this is just content. It's like Anton Daniels and Court Holcomb, right? Yeah. Clickbait. So we giving you. I look at it as content, right? It's just content out there, and we're all eating off of it, like little amoebas and piranhas and sharks and whoever you are out there. So at the end of the day, the entertainment value, yes, this is what they do. And like Momo said, there's going to be some fire girl anthem this summer coming soon from, Hot Girl himself,
Girl,
and then I was looking. Exactly. Did you not know she gets 80% of whatever she puts out?
Well.
So it's like, you got to look at the marketing on this, right? She has 3. This is what I didn't understand, and I'll leave you at this. And this is how I look at everything as a business for me. Everything's financial. Like I told you, DTI, credit score, prenup. Oh, excuse me, dating contract, prenup. That's the order in this. That's how rich men work. They don't have love in their situation because they know women. It's hard for women to love them without money. Men know this. I'll give you this, and this is the last thing. Look at every successful man that was married before they became successful in Hollywood and see where their previous wives are at. I'm out.
Thank you, In Too Deep. Thank you. Yeah, so I get it. I really do. I get it. And thank you, Vaughn, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Miles said exactly. Social media dope kit. Yeah, it's time for some more music. For her to come out with some more music. Summer is gonna be lit. She's about to get in the lab. And of course, Clay is gonna be Clay. He's gonna continue to be the great basketball player that he is. As they say, I think they said that he's number 2 behind Steph Curry, and the millionaire that he is with his talent. Eligible bachelor, because we know, so I've been told, body counts do not matter for men. But he knows how to pick them. He's had some beautiful women in his life. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. My hotline is still open. 205-265-1465. So let me ask y'all this. And see, there's not a lot of ladies in here. Do y'all think that she was just played then? Since that's what he wanted. Since he wanted to come in and clap cheeks, and that'd be the only. Oh, this is what I was getting into before In Too Deep call. The men who just want to clap cheeks. Stop building relationships with these women. Stop doing that, thinking that you have to do that. If she don't give you the poom poom, somebody else will. Because y'all really put yourself in compromising situations when y'all start building relationships just for some poom poom. So do that one favor for me, y'all. So going back to what I just said, do y'all think that she was played then, since that's all he wanted to do was clap cheeks? That maybe he did say in the beginning that he didn't want to be monogamous, but she did say that he got cold feet. Cold feet from what? Just the relationship period. Do y'all think she ignored the red flag? I don't know, y'all. Tristan said, in 2026, there's no reason to lie. She would have let him hit just because he's a successful basketball player. I think so. But Classy did say, though, he might not have that swag, that talk to get him to that place. But honestly, with her, it may not have been hard. I don't know. Yeah. Rigid. Hey, Rigid. Rigid said if she want to lie to herself, I'm not going to stop her motion. And Too Deep said it was part of the script. That's why that's what they're supposed to have said. So, And Too Deep said it's all a publicity stunt. Oh, Classic calling back, y'all. Let's see. Classic.
Yeah, how you know?
I caller ID, baby. Caller ID. I heard you say Classic.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, because I'm gonna run the theater. I was gonna say the reason why Clay got to do that is because he nice, right? Like he not a a-hole. He nice. So when the women get to him, that be 304s, they be 304s, and then you know how they be like, the men I typically date, it don't be working out. I'm gonna try something new. So they get to a guy like Clay and think that he's the something new that they trying, but he's still a nigga. He just want his turn. He like, don't try to turn wifey when you get to me. Like, no, treat me like Tori. Treat me like the baby. Treat me like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Yeah, that's all. Like, he just want his turn. She trying to treat him she's trying to treat him like a lick, and he not a lick. But he don't want to overtly say that because then it'll show his hand. You see what I'm saying? She approaching him like he nice, so she don't give him the same energy. See, the energy she gives the baby is probably straight lust. Right? Like, think about the stuff the baby rap about. Think what she rap about.
Yeah.
They see each other. It's just straight. Yeah, they probably see each other, look each other up and down. They biting lips and looking at each other. Straight lust, right? But when she see Clay, she's like, "Hi, I'm Megan." You know, she try to be a different version of herself, and he like, I just want to clap. Like, don't don't do that. Not on my turn. Don't do that on my turn. I didn't have females do that to me. Like, don't know. You want me to meet your mama? Like, I know some of your resume. Like, you didn't make them meet nobody. Like, I don't want to meet nobody that he didn't meet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me do my one too. Yeah, what are you talking about?
And that's what that's exactly what Megan had said though. She said, "Oh, he treated me like a princess. He's so nice to me, and I never had somebody be nice to me." So that's what drew her in, his nice guy type deal.
Yeah. That's we all in the same locker room, ladies. We all in the same locker room. Nice or not, he just like us. He just like us. Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to add that though. I'll let y'all know how the movie is.
Thank you, Classic. Bye. Yeah, so there it is. There it is. He played Mr. Nice Guy for her, and yeah, Tristan said, "Imagine walking into an event with respectable people, and you see her there. Crazy." Into Deep said he posts up in the corner, running decoy until it's time to shoot, and then slides it out. Then it slides out. He posts up in the corner, running decoy until it's time to shoot, and then I got you. I got you. Yeah, y'all. So I don't know. I don't think if I think too, as women, we tend to overlook what our place really is in somebody's life. We tend to want to be something more than what it really is. And maybe he did give her all the signals of, hey, this is all it's gonna be right now. We're not moving any further than this. We just having fun type deal. And as women, sometimes our feelings get into it when they shouldn't. And we make things out more than what they are. Just like we said earlier, that she was in a relationship with him and him not in a relationship with her. So yeah. Well, this has been fun, y'all. Do y'all have any more thoughts on it? I don't know, going back to it for a woman is tough, especially women that, and I mean I know Megan's status, but women who are not on her status, women who are above her status as far as her body count and whatnot, who really do put their all into relationships, and who really bring forth themselves in relationships. And it's like, why am I still not being chosen? That might be our next topic for the Soft Reign Hotline. Why am I still not chosen? And sometimes we give even before we solidify what we're doing. So I don't know. Let me see. Introduce said this is just part of the news cycle. It's just letting everybody know I'm assuming it's supposed to be cuffing season is over. It's time for hot girl summer. And yes, all these young ladies are gonna be out here, saying, hey, it's hot girl summer. Miles said if it was genuine, maybe the public persona kept them from taking the final step. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you meant cuffing. I knew you meant cuffing. Yeah. Hmm. So in the end, the title of this, mixed signals or misread intentions. In the end, the few people that are left in here, and if you're still in here, let me know. Do y'all think this was mixed signals or misread intentions? And I'm leaning towards y'all saying that it's misread intentions because he didn't want to intentionally wife her up, even though she was given those wifely duties or some of the wifely duties that we seen her doing. Um, hmm. Maybe she already had the answer, but didn't want to accept it. You know, sometimes how we overlook or look past red flags, like, especially when I seen his face in some of the pictures that they were in, like he wasn't there. He didn't want to be there. You know, sometimes like giving more of who you are doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be chosen either. You can be the best person and put your best foot forward and still not be chosen. And we know why she wasn't chosen because of her resume, but I'm just saying. Just so were they living together? I don't know, into deep. I know from just hearing around that they co-signed on a house together, which I don't know. I don't know if I would even want to do that. Um, unless I know for sure something is solid. I don't even know I want to put my name on a house with somebody. And you know what? Now that I think about it, me and my big age, I honestly don't know if I want to really live with somebody. You go to your place, I go to mine. We we spend the night with each other. I bring my spend the night bag, and you can bring your spend the night bag. Cause for me, it's been a while since I've lived with someone, so I don't know how that will. I don't know. I can't see that right now. It will take some adjustment too. Miles said, "I think there was a strong voice outside of the relationship, third party breakup couples at all the time, all the time. Because how did she know for sure that he was cheating? How did she come across the information?" And Too Deep said, "I will never move in with another woman ever again." Yeah. It would it would be a hard adjustment for me and Too Deep. I think it will. I don't know if it'll come off easy. It'll be tough. It'll take some time getting used to. Maybe if I was in a relationship and we did decide to move in together, maybe it would. Why is my thing circulating all these colors back here? Maybe maybe we would have to do it in stages, like spend a couple days together and then go back to your place and then spend a week together and then go back. Spend 2 weeks together and then go back. I don't know. I don't the transition would be tough for me. It really would. And so they say you can never get them out of your house. Trust me, it took me forever to get my ex. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, y'all. So I mean, we talked about a lot tonight. We talked about, of course, Clay and Megan and their breakup and what may have led to all of that. Was it just mixed signals or misread intentions? We talked about wifey energy, not really securing a ring, even if you are. Um, I would tell the ladies, be you, be you. If you wash the clothes and cook and clean and do all that, be you. Come as you are, because we don't need to be giving these men any like. Don't be reserved. Don't hold back. Don't be reserved and don't hold back. Be who you are. oh, I gotta wait 90 days before I give him the poom poom. And I gotta, wait 90 days, or we gotta go on 4 dates before I spend the night at his house. Or, it don't, if that works for you, then so be it. But if it works for you, then why are you still single? Just come into a talking stage, being yourself, be who you are. If you're that woman that, does A, B, and C, be who you are, you know. So yeah. Let's see. We got some more comments. 21 Ghana, you need a visa. I can't do nothing for you. But I'm gonna tell you what I need. I need you to hit that subscribe button on the page that you're on. Soft Reign. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it. And I'm here every Thursday night with a live call-in show. You can call me and we can talk about the topic. And Too Deep said, this is my thing. They bought a house supposedly together after knowing each other for 90 days. See that? I personally think that's too soon to be buying a house. I don't know if I would want to buy a house and have it in both of our names. That's what power of attorneys are for, to handle business if something goes down. And Too Deep said, this is how I know this was a scripted relationship, because when have you ever bought a house versus getting a ring for a chick? Maybe she didn't want a ring. Maybe she wanted the house. I didn't look deep off into their relationship to see exactly what happened, or what their relationship consists of, or how it went for the last however many months it's been. And of course, the Glamour Fund is open on my Cash App. Excuse me, Soft Reign RSC, money sign, Soft Reign RSC. I don't think I've gotten any today. I'm just checking to make sure, because I know last time I didn't acknowledge someone who did. So. And Miles said, everybody hit the like button. Yes, if you are here and you've been here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am here every Thursday night with a live call-in show. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all can call me up and we can talk about whatever the topic is. And if y'all want to talk about something, we have a Discord. Can you drop the Discord link in the chats, please? And y'all can come in there and y'all can contact me in there and tell me what you want to talk about. Also, I am on Instagram at Conversations with Soft Reign. You can hit me up in the inbox on Instagram. And of course, before I get up out of here, he said, and Too Deep said, please click on the notification bell so you don't miss future lives. It's free. It's free. So, and it is free. If they charge you, let me know. I know Classic handle that kind of stuff. If they charge you, how to get that taken care of for you. And yep, check me out on Discord. There's the link to our Discord. I make up the Raw Society Coalition. I am the first lady of the Raw Society Coalition. We are 5 content creators, streamers, panelists that give you content 7 days a week. Let me pull that up. Let's see what it is. Pull it up right here. Boom. Let me make me smaller. Can I do that? No. There we go. Let me move the comments out the way. There we go. And move this comment out of the way. Oops. So I make up, I am part of the Raw Society Coalition, and honestly, let me do this. It's not doing what I wanted to do, y'all. Well, there's most of it. Can y'all still hear me? There it is. Make sure y'all take a screenshot of this screen if you can still hear me. The Raw Society Coalition consists of myself, Souls of Thought, the Classic Host, Uncle Plug TV, And the Tez Down. Move this banner out of the way. The Tez Down, there he is. The Tez Down, I'm gonna give you our schedules. The Tez Down goes live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today he was live too, Thursday-ish during the midday. He brings you some interesting topics, some news, some politics, and everything around. I am live with Souls of Thought and Uncle Plug TV on Monday, Tuesday, and every other Wednesday night on Souls of Thought's page. We are the No Middleman panel, and we bring y'all great conversations about different things that's going on in our society and relationships and just any and everything in between. And Classic, y'all, he called in earlier, and Souls called in earlier too. Classic called in, and he goes live just about Monday through Thursday-ish, mid-afternoon. He's a sociology channel, and he has some great conversations on there as well. Uncle Plug TV has some great segments on Sunday. Him and Souls of Thought have a sports show, the greatest sports show in the land. And Uncle Plug has story time on Sundays. And we also there's so many shows that we have, y'all. We have y'all content 7 days a week. Take up your whole day. So there's that. Let me put myself back up here. Yeah, make sure y'all go to all of our channels, subscribe to all of our channels. And I'm gonna pull these links up for y'all so y'all can see. In Too Deep was so kind to put everything in here. He said, please click on the notification bell so you don't miss the future lives. It is FREE. If they charge you, Classic said he'll handle it. Okay. I am on Discord with all of the RSC family. So y'all can chit chat with us on there and send us some topics that you might want to talk about. And our RSC page, we form together like Voltron. We have a page on RSC. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, and so am I. If you go to the Raw Society Coalition too and click on the More button, all the links will drop down to all of our pages if you miss any of the links in here. Classic Codes, there's his YouTube. Souls of Thought, there's his YouTube. And Uncle Plug, we're trying to get him over the 4K hour mountain. So go over there and view some of his past content. He has some great content. 10-part, I think it's a 10-part story time. Plugged in with Doe. Great conversations with Doe. Yeah. And the Tez Down. There's his page. And of course, we have merch, y'all. So if you go over to our merch page, everything right now is 10% off. It's been 10% off. Go over there and copy some merch and rock with us. So, tell me, Nizzle Fizzle, tell me more about Uncle Plug. Uncle Plug TV. I'm going to give Uncle Plug a shout out on Uncle Plug. Since you want to know more about Uncle Plug, I'm going to pull up his channel. First of all, make sure you go over to his page. And I'm going to share my screen. Make sure you go. Nizzle Fizzle, are you still here? Share screen. Uncle Plug. So this is Uncle Plug's page. Let me put him up on the screen. Add a stage. Ooh, that's small, ain't it? Let's see. We're gonna do it like that. So this is his page. He has great content. He's got story time. There's a wonderful show too. On every other Wednesday night, he does 40 for 40 with Souls of Thought and Scotty. Great information on there. They talk about finances. They talk about discipline. They talk about things men face in their 40s. So that's great over there on that side. He has like a 10-part series of story time. He talks about social media mindset and algorithm, all that good stuff. See, story time part 7. He's got tons of content. Great storyteller, unfiltered, unplugged. Yeah. So make sure y'all go. Nizzle, make sure you go over to his page and subscribe to his page. Subscribe to all of our pages. Yeah, definitely. So I took up 15 minutes doing all that. I appreciate everybody tuning in with me tonight. It has been great as always. Okay, thanks. What's the chat here? Love your voice and accent. Oh, thank you, Nizzle Fizzle. Tonight I was talking about Meg and Clay and their breakup and mixed signals and misread intentions, how wifey energy sometimes doesn't lead to a ring, you know. So make sure Nizzle, if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. Let me put my thing back up. There we go. Make sure you subscribe. I'm here every Thursday night. I'm gonna try to start going live earlier. I be having a lot going on sometimes, and sometimes I don't even have the show together. Thank you, souls. Thank you, souls. Appreciate you. So yeah, make sure. Yeah, I've been here since for an hour and 15 minutes. So I tell you what, make sure you go back and watch. So make sure you catch the replay, watch it. We had some great conversations. I want to let me shout out everybody that was in here tonight. I really appreciate all of y'all who showed up. Should have more ladies come in, but it's all good. I'm okay hanging with the fellas sometimes. Classic was in here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was in here. Mr. McBride. The Tez came in. Jake Tyler was in here. In Too Deep, of course. Let's see. Souls dropped in and he called as well. I appreciate you calling, Souls. Uncle Plug. See, Uncle Plug was in here earlier, Nizzle Fizzle. Uncle Plug was in here earlier. Who else was in here? I want to shout out the new people. Sko was in here. I appreciate you, Sko, for being in here. I think Jen came in. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. Momo was in here. Thank you for calling in, Momo. I appreciate you. Miles, the Bachelor. Thank you, Miles. I appreciate you coming in. See who else was in here. Where's some of my new people at? Tristan came in here. He said, "What up, Softy?" I appreciate you, Tristan, for watching and hanging out with me. Luca, thank you, Luca, for watching and hanging out with me too. Let's see. I think there were Marcus. Marcus, thank you for coming in tonight. All my new faces. Lisa. Thank you. It's always good seeing you in here. I appreciate you. Let's see. Yak, Netcat, Nakat. I don't know how to say your name, but I appreciate you coming in. Let's see who else. The Banjo. Even though you were saying some weird stuff, I appreciate you coming in. Let's see. Coco Kane. Appreciate you being in here. And I didn't answer your question. My top 2 favorite PG-13 movies. Hmm. 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 I still don't know. Is Top Gun PG-13? I can't remember. Because they had a sexual scene in there. So I can't remember if it was PG-13 or not. I don't know. Devil's Advocate, I appreciate you coming in. Chase, you called and hung up on me, but I appreciate you calling. And thank you for the view. And thank you for the like. I hope you subscribe. Hope to see you next time. Vaughn, Top Flight, Security of the World. Is that what it is? I don't know, Vaughn, but appreciate you coming in. Hope you oh yeah, he did say he subscribed, so I appreciate that. Rigid came in and stopped by. I appreciate you, Rigid. And I think that's 21 Gunner said he need a visa. I can't help you with that, sir. I cannot. Yeah, so that's everybody. Nizzle Fizzle. So did you get what you need? Okay, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Will do. Appreciate you, Nizzle. Appreciate you, Nizzle. Purple Rain. Oh. Mm. That's a good one. Forrest Gump. That's a good one. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna close it out. Top Gun maintain a PG rate. Oh, okay, good. That's a movie I can watch over and over again. I liked Maverick too. I like several of, Independence Day had a stripper scene in there. Was Independence Day PG-13? Good night, Nizzle Fizzle. Did you subscribe and turn on your notifications? Did you do that? We're live. Somebody is live 7 days a week. Somebody gonna bring you some content. Tez was live earlier today, and I was live this evening. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. It was good tonight. It was real good. We talked about mixed signals and misread intentions with Megan and Clay. We also talked about wifey energy. Not necessarily, it doesn't lead to a ring. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. It's tough. It's tough. Giving more doesn't always mean that you'll be chosen, but are you choosing you first? That changes everything. So notifications on. Appreciate you. And Too Deep said Independence Day night. Yep, 96 PG-13. Good deal. Appreciate y'all so much. This has been a good one. Adjust your crown, queen. Rest your heart. You're loved. You are held, and your reign is always safe with me. Y'all have a good night.
Let's meet around 4. I look in your eyes, you look to the side. Could tell that you nervous, your hands a little cold. When we lock eyes, you bite up your lip and crack a little smile. Everything is a go. Shorty so gorgeous, she fine. Her face for a portrait. I'm knowing she noticed, but I'm trying to stay focused. My poker face holding. But I feel like she knowing. And I'm trying to control it. She inviting me.